break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the team's stacking up. You look at Utah. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, the Trailblazers, they're 5 spots away.
And right now for the Trailblazers, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is, and no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we call them guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
6 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Portland. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies. Conley against Lillard, and stolen by Lillard. Fires top of the key. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And those long, lean players like Ariza always seem to thrive in transition.
Conley finds Mitchell. Knocked away. Now the pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Mitchell missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Kept alive.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
The 3. That shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Here's Ariza, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Portland shooting their first free throws of this game.
Two shots.
And he makes the first.
And when you look at Utah, this team, year after year, seems to be more than a sum of its parts.
I like that they always look for guys with big-time character, unselfish, low-drama players, and there's a confidence with this group.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort. They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
You know, it's tougher to get recognition in a small market like Utah, Smitty. Rudy Gobert says he has to do 3 times as much to draw attention.
And at the same time, his focus is still on team and winning. His leadership is very important to them.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
A defense unto himself. Rudy Gobert regarded by his team as the Utah Jazz version of Bill Russell. You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Whiteside against Bogdanovich.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. That ball. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got his second bucket tonight. And Smitty, the standing reach of Gobert, 9'7". He's around the rim before he leaves his feet.
Yes, Kevin, the most efficient shots in basketball are dunks and layups, and he makes them hard to come by.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Ariza passes to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here is Conley. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Lillard kicks to Ariza. Second chance shot. Here's Whiteside, and it's blocked. Bogdanovich against Anthony. Count it.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Whiteside, the pass to Lillard. Launches it. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 6. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicked to O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 6. And it's McCollum in the corner. Back to Anthony. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Smitty, we know players are getting more nights off around this time of the year. How much did that occur when you were playing in the NBA?
Coaches and organizations really came up to guys when they see they were hurting. You didn't want them to play when they were injured. And then at the end of the season, Kevin, usually you looked and said, woo, we have the number 6 seed locked up or whatever place locked up. And then that's when you start to get nights off. It's not, I don't remember doing it during game 20 and game 30 where guys starting to get nights off.
Passes it to McCollum.
Who's watching here? Shot.
After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Had that one. Anthony with the defensive effort.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Nurkic in the post, defended by Gobert. Ariza goes in. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Here's Gobert. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ariza kicks to McCollum. Lillard outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Both good from the line that time. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Rudy Gobert is second.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Every one of them possesses a great touch around the basket. When they receive the ball in good position in the paint, it is just about automatic.
Clarkson off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 13 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Now, Moutier, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. He dishes it to Ingles. For three. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Ariza.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Anthony's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Excellent D there from Anthony.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Trailblazers leading by 11. Back to Anthony. Ariza outside. The pass to Nurkic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised with how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a three ball, because there's some teams and there's some players. I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
Moutier against Lillard from deep three-point range. No good there.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Little with the ball. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Trent. Here's Collins. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Moutier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Trent passes to Little. Here's Trent. Ingles covering. And here's Little. Davis with some nice D. Here's Clarkson. It's holding by Trent. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Ponies going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Clarkson on the wing. He has 6. Stolen by Collins. Lillard against Moutier. Goes up at the stripe, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. And that's 15 points for Lillard.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Clarkson surveying the floor. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the paint. From 8. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now Clarkson. Here's Moutier. No good on the triple. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 13. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
We're very lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been a better team so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Davis is out there, Joe Ingles. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Stay on him.
Little with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I got ball.
And it's Little finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. And stolen by Whiteside. Now here's Little. Ingles covering. Little gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Collins grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
McCollum, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Feeds to Whiteside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now here's Mudiay. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Nice job by Rudy Gobert. Could have given up the rock, but has the confidence now to put the ball on the floor and force the defense to react.
Smitty Snyder, also an All-American high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
And that one misses.
What you have to love about Gobert, he's improved across the board. We're even seeing it at the line.
A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Mudiay. He's good on the second. Even when plays, Steve, aren't being run for them, certain guys always get a lot of their points on tip-ins and putbacks. They're always right there. Who catches your eye in that category?
Andre Drummond, for sure, Kevin. He's phenomenal on the offensive glass. Rudy Gobert, Al Horford, he gets those timely tip-ins.
He does, you're right.
And then I look at another guy is Whiteside. When he's engaged, he can. Marvin Bagley is a newer name, and he's fantastic at that as well.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. McCollum against Conley. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They get it back.
Get CJ.
Here's McCollum. Up and in from a low block. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Conley against McCollum. Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Here's Hood. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Conley surveying the D. The floater, Bogdanovich, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
McCollum passes to Whiteside. Outside Collins. Put on the wing, covered by Mitchell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting two.
It goes on Ed Davis.
Liking how Rodney Hood seeks contact on his shot, demonstrating once again that he's not going to back down from anyone.
The Trailblazers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8", really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
So for the Trailblazers, Anthony comes in for Collins, and Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Little. Both free throws good from Hood. Here is Conley, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. High post, Davis. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Whiteside. And here's Hood. He's got 6. Pass to McCollum. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Utah calls timeout. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. Putting up about 24 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Whiteside sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Hood. Clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And the jumper is good. Trailblazers lead by 19 points. Hood kicks to McCollum. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Here's Anthony. Here's Whiteside. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 19. Outside Conley. The dish to Davis. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Anthony against Conley. Here's O'Neal. And that one goes long. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat have soured on each other in the trade, a chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
And it's good, 2 points. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the fearlessness from Bogdanovich? Doesn't pay the D any mind. He enjoys sticking it to them there in the paint.
Here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
Hood finds Anthony. Here's Whiteside. Out to Hood. The pass to Ariza.
Come to me.
He feeds it to Carmelo. Can't catch from short range.
Well, so far, his whole night from the field has not appeared.
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
McCollum against Mitchell. From outside the arc, C.J. McCollum. And that's good. McCollum's got 9 points.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Conley. Trying to get open as Davis. Conley gets the bucket.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, can I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
And Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. 4th, Damian Lillard.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
It is. The ball is in their hands, and these guys feel comfortable stepping back behind that line and knocking it down.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Jazz trail by 18. Now Conley. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Shoots it up. They get it back. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Over Trent. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 11 points.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
They get a hand on it. Conley with it. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And here's Gobert, covered by Lillard. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard looking around. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. 17 points in the game.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ scorer.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game. Lillard against Conley. Anthony down low. It's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Conley with a 3. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
And I think this is strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Moutier against Lillard. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Portland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot. I got to take my suit off.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Whiteside, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. Jazz trail by 12. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that could go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Lillard dishes McCollum. Fires from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Conley. Steps back and shoots. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Good on the triple.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Over McCollum, and that one's on target from the wing. 18 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
Ariza outside. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists now tonight. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovich has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And Portland with another turnover here.
And checking out the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 3rd in scoring. And such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 22 is their biggest lead. And Lillard kicks to Ariza. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Lillard against Conley. From downtown, and Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 20.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Lillard against Conley. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
Really a sponge. Donovan Mitchell watches a ton of film, accepts coaching, and applies it. A big part of his rise to stardom.
Two.
And the first one drops. And the early success of Mitchell speaks to his ability to absorb and take coaching.
Yes, credit that coaching staff, putting him in position to succeed, helping him also to develop. His decision-making is growing game by game.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. And here are the Trailblazers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. McCollum finds Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's slammed in by Ariza.
A rangy 6'8", Ariza finishing with force.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Mitchell against McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Ariza passes to Whiteside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. McCollum, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 16-point game. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside, Gobert. And Whiteside sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Hey, D up on CJ.
Now here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. They get it again. Anthony, the pass to Whiteside. Goes up again. Kicks it out to Ariza. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Teardrop shot, and it's finished off inside by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Lillard attacking. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Kicks it up to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 27.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Coming out of Louisville, Donovan Mitchell projected as a defender. He's a better ball handler and shot creator than people bargain for.
A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson comes in for O'Neal. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley.
Yo, whose man is this? Come get it.
And here's Nurkic. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Little.
Pick. Screen coming. Switch. He coming.
Shoots over Clarkson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Mudiay with the basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Collins. Lillard against Mudiay. And that one's good, Lillard. Lillard's at 7 now in this quarter.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Ingles against Lillard. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Portland leading by 13. Lillard. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Lets it go with a three. Knocks down the three ball. Clarkson's got 11 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Nurkic the pass to Little. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Mitchell, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Rodney Hood checked in for Portland.
Shooting one.
Portland leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lillard's got 28.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Five to shoot. Poked away. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Trent, covered by Mitchell. Trent gets the bucket, and the Trailblazers lead by 13. Moutier against Lillard. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Moutier. Sinks that one from the post. Moutier's got 4 this quarter. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Lillard, right side, connects from three-point range.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Moutier dishes to Mitchell. Rebound by Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert, Jazz trail by 14. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Outside Hood. Back to Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got 33 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Moutier against Lillard. Fires the 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. .30 seconds left in the third quarter. Ingles passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Watch the pick.
Shoots over Nurkic. Another shot. Nurkic with the block. And he converts the layup. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jordan Clarkson's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
They are at their best when Mitchell pushes the action. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Rodney Hood. And so here's Portland. 22 is their biggest lead. Ariza finds Lillard. Back to Ariza. The tray. Good. Great play by Lillard to set up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Clarkson dishes to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Mike Conley's checked in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Right side, Conley. Clarkson on the wing. 13 feet away. And that one drops. Trailblazers leading by 17. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Missed inside. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 38 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And there it is for him. 40 points for Lillard.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Can't cash in from close range. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Jazz call time here. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20-25-5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
Conley against Lillard. Conley kicks to Gobert. Now here is Conley. He's covered closely, and yes, it's good.
Smooth off the fingertips. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
Conley against Lillard, and Lillard gets double teamed. The pass to Whiteside. And here's McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Conley. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here comes Ariza leading the fast break. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, and for the game with the Mavericks, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Well, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Here's Conley. They double team Conley. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Conley. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here is Whiteside. Gobert with the block. Conley against Lillard. They double team Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. It goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
McCollum pass to Whiteside. McCollum outside. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
A natural scorer. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. A step-back shot here. And again, it's Utah.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Now McCollum. Lillard with it. Conley picks him up. Pass to McCollum from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds in the game.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Ariza against Conley. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Lillard the pass to Ariza. Anthony on the wing. Pass to Lillard. Ariza outside. Let's go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Clarkson with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Gobert. Over Whiteside. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Now, this is why Gobert is shooting over 60% for his career. Highly efficient inside.
Lillard way outside. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Basket counts.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Lillard. The shot comes out, and it's Utah the other way. Here's Clarkson. Ingles trying to get open.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Hey, yo, right here.
Lillard against Bogdanovich. McCollum right side. Here's Whiteside. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
They double-team Conley, and stolen by Whiteside. Now here's Anthony, and there's the pass to Lillard. From 20 feet out. That one a little long.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Ingles kicks to Conley. So much new technology. A lot of it's so exciting, Steve. Did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name and number the other day? Wow, that was something.
I did. I saw the demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number.
That really is. Jazz passing around, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
And here is Anthony. Lillard outside. Gobert with the block. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Caleb Swanigan's checked in for Whiteside. Collins comes in for Anthony. Mario Hezonya's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 16. Collins passes to Swanigan. And it's McCollum in the corner. Passes to Simons. Now Hezonja, covered by Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hezonja. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Portland.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lillard.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Whiteside's checked in for Caleb Swanigan. Anthony comes in for Collins. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Mario Hezonja. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simmons. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanovich, a great move for the Jazz. With his shooting, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate, he's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
Ariza with the bucket.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Lillard. That one's not going to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 34.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built, the strength in the upper body.
McCollum against Mitchell. McCollum outside. And so Portland takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. We got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.